am Imam Abdul Ramadan. I'm sure most of you know who I am. I am a French citizen. I was educated at Oxford and the London School of Economics, and as you have probably seen from all of the posts that have been going up, I am representing a pan-European Muslim movement to demand equal rights. And currently, I'm here to speak with you guys because of the austerity measures that have been proposed by the French government. We are very, very upset because they unfairly target the Muslim populations of France, which have already been ignored and treated as second-class citizens for decades. And these austerity measures are just the final blow in what has been a history of injustice towards our people. So I'm here to publicly speak out against these austerity measures and to say that we will no longer be kept silent and we will no longer be oppressed, and that we are ready to rise up and demand the equal rights that we have been denied for so long. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Yes, Al Jazeera.
Mahaba, Imam Abdul Ramadan.
Hello.
When you speak of rising up and equal rights, would that be a call for jihad for all Muslims?
We don't like to use that exact wording. Right now, we are using strikes and protests throughout Paris and the rest of France. We believe in a peaceful but forceful course of action. I am not calling for violence at this time, but I support my people, and I believe that we need to do what is necessary. I have faith in the governments of Europe that they will do what is necessary so that these protests will be answered with an appropriate response and we won't have to escalate.
Can I ask you one quick follow-up? I know in the past there have been fatwas that have been issued. Are there any fatwas for our Muslim viewers who can support you from abroad?
Not at this moment.
You say you're not calling for violence at this time. Are you still open to that in the future?
We are open to any possibilities until we achieve our goals, but we would prefer to achieve our means through peaceful measures. And right now we are working through strikes, protests throughout France, which may potentially spread throughout Europe. I have followers in every single European country throughout the Middle East, and there's sorry, it's cutting out.
Video technical problems.
Technical difficulties.
All right.
Okay.
Imam is back.
Hello. And there is, sorry. I cannot say how far this movement will spread. All I can say is that the ferocity with which the strikes and protests have broken out in France show just how upset the European Muslim communities are, and the governments need to take us seriously. We haven't been taken seriously for years and years, and the time has come.
I know. Thank you.
Any other questions for the Imam?
All right. So my final statement
We
is...
have a question from
sorry.
BBC.
How are you coordinating with Muslim communities all over Europe? Are there constant conferences, or what is the support in other European countries for your demands?
Yeah. Well, I can't disclose the exact details of how my organization works, but I do have a broad and deep organization throughout Europe. I am French, but I have affiliates in every country in Europe, and mostly it's a popular movement. I have merely given a voice to what a number of people have been feeling for a very long time. So it's not so much that I am traveling and trying to recruit, but it's just sort of happened organically over the past couple of years as I have made speeches and attended conferences throughout Europe. And I do a lot of traveling throughout the continent so that my message can be transmitted to a number of different countries. I speak a number of languages, so I'm able to communicate with people in their own tongue, and I think it's just a message that was waiting for someone to say it.
Do you have a Facebook page we can follow you on?
A Facebook page for the Imam.
Not yet, but I think that that's something that can be arranged. All right, sorry, let's go ahead and do your leak now.
Cool, guys.
There's a Eurocenter Summit on the second floor we need to meet it at.
Thanks.